Rapterra is a B&M launched wing coaster located at Kings Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. It opened up back in the end of March of 2025, so it's been open for roughly 2 months now, and I was lucky enough to get 10 rides on my last trip down to Virginia for opening weekend. So in this video, I just want to go over my thoughts on how good of an investment this ride was, and if it's a worthy successor to the previous Volcano the Blast coaster, which was an Intamin launched inverted coaster. Arguably the most iconic ride in Kings Dominion's history. Now, I did make a full review for Rapterra, and I did briefly go over my thoughts on how good of a fit it was for the park and its role as the successor to Volcano. However, I want to go in more depth this video as we have some more information about how popular it is, the GP's thoughts on it, as well as other coaster enthusiasts' thoughts. So to start off, I just want to go over a few things. The ride costs roughly $30 million, so this is a pretty expensive investment, which was leading me to want to make a video about how important was this for the park, and was it a good use of funds? Because there are some parks out there that have definitely made bad purchases in terms of the roller coaster's value to the park. For instance, Steel Curtain, in my opinion. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't been on Steel Curtain, and I'll be going on it in a few weeks to judge how good of a ride of it is. I mean, it looks like a great ride. It's huge. It's got the speed. It's got 9 inversions. It's crazy. But I think if you asked Kennywood if they're satisfied with the product they got for the price that they paid, I think you would get a no. Same with, actually, I think, Dorney Park with Iron Menace. I don't think they're satisfied. Or if you ask them, I don't think they would say that they are satisfied with the product that they received due to the shakiness and roughness of it. It's a great overall ride. It is one of my favorite dive coasters, but I think Dorney was really looking for something that was just a people pleaser, and the GP love it. I mean, it's a dive coaster and everything, but it's one of those cases where I don't know if the park is that happy with the investment they made. So is Kings Dominion happy with the Rapterra investment? I think, based on what I've heard from not only the general public, but coaster enthusiasts, I do think this was a good investment. And here's why. Everybody seems to come off of it with a pretty good review of the ride. I haven't heard anyone say they didn't like it or thought it was just okay. I've heard some people, say that comparing it to Volcano and being the successor of such an iconic ride, it didn't live up to what they wanted. My best comparison for that, for me personally, is Dark Coaster. I mean, Dark Coaster, in my opinion, is just not as good as Dark Castle was. But I don't think it's fair to compare either of those. I think Dark Coaster and Dark Castle are completely different rides and shouldn't really be compared just because they sit in the same plot of land as a ride previous to it. That's not really fair to me. So, while I will say I do think I personally prefer Rapterra as a roller coaster to Volcano, I think the whole experience and just the whole ride itself of Volcano, I like that ride better. I think that was just a better overall ride. However, I do think Rapterra is better suited for the general public. It is mesmerizing for some people, especially with how interactive it is with the pathways and the plaza and that whole jungle expedition area. I mean, I was able to get a real good grasp of that whole area over the last few weeks with a few trips out to Virginia. And I mean, even over the last few years, they have slowly but surely upgraded the theming in that area. I think just the interaction with the pathways and the theming has made people really take on this coaster and just love it, especially the GP. I mean, it's not hard to really impress the GP with a coaster nowadays, but yeah, I think it's just such a people pleaser. There's definitely a little shake and bounciness, especially in the valleys of some of the elements. That's kind of just the state of B&M at this point. I will be riding Big Bad Wolf fairly soon, in about a month. But what I've heard from 3 people that have been on Big Bad Wolf, they say it's much better than some of these other new B&Ms. Even Phoenix Rising, I've heard that's like one of the worst of the new B&Ms in terms of the shake and rattle of it. So in my opinion, I do think Rapterra is a worthy successor. It's very hard to compare the two simply because they are nothing alike. I mean, the only similarity between the two is that they're launch coasters. I mean, one's inverted and one's not. I would personally choose the inversions on Volcano just because you got some good hang time. It was pretty unique just having a bunch of heart-lined rolls that high up especially. But just the overall experience of Rapterra is really good. It's high quality. If you have any issues with the roughness, sit towards the inside seat. That is so much smoother than the outside seats. I think I got my first ride on an outside seat in the back row, and then from then on out, I pretty much just rode solely inside seats unless I couldn't because someone else took it. So, you know, take that as you will. I wouldn't say that, like, when I had to sit on the outside seat, I wouldn't say it was that bad of an experience. I still enjoyed it, but it is slightly better on the inside seats. So overall, comparing it to Volcano, I don't think it's fair, but we have to because it is literally the successor to Volcano, and I think it's a worthy successor. Like I said, comparing it, it's just nothing there to compare. Like, the two rides are meant to do different things. Volcano had the huge volcano that it went through. Rapterra doesn't have anything like that. It's kind of more stylized to just the jungle theme and the jungle hawk, which the ride is themed around. But yeah, I mean, this is a great ride. $30 million is a lot, I will say, especially for a coaster of this scale. It's not a massive roller coaster. It is the world's tallest and fastest and longest whatever launched wing coaster, which, I mean, it's kind of just a nitpicky record. It's true, though, so that it's not like they're lying. But for $30 million, like, you know, I mean, obviously there's inflation, but King Dakar was $25 million. El Toro was $25 million. Do I think Rapterra is at the scale of any of those coasters? Not at all. So $30 million is a lot. Is it worth it for this park? Yes, in my opinion. Simply due to the fact that this park has been kind of just blown out. It's been blown out by Busch Gardens Williamsburg the last few years. I mean, they've added Pantheon, Dark Coaster, Big Bad Wolf. I mean, they just keep adding coasters and coasters, and King's Dominion kind of just added, what, Tambili? Like, they didn't really make much of an effort to compete with Busch Gardens Williamsburg at the time. I think that will change now with the way the new Six Flags Corporation is being operated. I think King's Dominion will be at the forefront of investment over the next decade, but it's no secret that Busch Gardens Williamsburg gets higher attendance and more investment. And I think this coaster is very important for King's Dominion to just stay afloat in terms of the competition that they have within an hour away from them. So overall, is it worth $30 million? Is it better than Volcano? Or should I say, is it good enough to succeed Volcano? The answer is yes. Is it a perfect coaster? Not by any means. It has its flaws. Most coasters do. There's not many coasters out there that have no flaws. I mean, even the number one coaster in my ranking, Steel Vengeance, has a flaw or two. So, yeah, I mean, I gotta say, Rapterra, from talking to GP as well, has been a hit. And I mean, these types of coasters, these wing coasters, they're very, very popular. So it's not surprising that people love this ride. It's always got lines. I keep checking the wait times just, you know, out of curiosity to see if it's keeping up its popularity and it's not just an opening hype. And no, it's still constantly got, 30, 45-minute waits. Even on some weekdays, like Fridays, when school's in session, like, it's gotta wait. So, yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. If you guys enjoy coaster and theme park content, please be sure to like and subscribe, as it helps the channel out a ton. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. If you'd like to support the channel even more, become a member and receive numerous benefits, such as watching all my videos the day before they release, access to my monthly top 25 coaster list, member shoutouts, and more. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.